Alright, welcome guys. Today I'm going to be tackling the day 23rd of this Advent of Cyber 2024. This is hash cracking, looks like it. The title is, you want to know what happens to your hashes? Alright, this is the walkthrough video. And then this is the story, right? As time went on by, something seemed funny. Mayor malware and the source of his money. Sockmask grew closer, so the glitch better move it. Gain access to the wallet so that he could prove it. Alright, Glitch has been investigating how Mayor Malware funds his shady operations for quite some time. Recently, the mayor disposed of various old electronic equipment. One was an old tablet with a cracked screen. Being an avid connoisseur of active and passive reconnaissance who does not mind dumpster diving for the greater good, Glitch quickly picked it up before the garbage truck. Surprisingly, despite being in a terrible condition with a cracked and hazy screen, the table still turns on. Browsing through the various files, one PDF file that caught his attention was password protected. It is time you work with Glitch to discover the password and uncover any evidence lurking there. Alright. So the learning objectives here are hash functions and hash values, saving hashed passwords, cracking hashes, and finding the password of a password protected document. Alright, so hashed passwords. Before we dive further, it is helpful to learn how passwords are saved in authentication systems. As a long time ago, before security was a thing, passwords were stored in clear text along with the associated username. When the user tries to log in, the system compares the provided password for this account with the saved one. Consequently, if a user forgets their password, someone with enough access privileges can look at the table and respond with something like, the password for job blocks is this particular password, right? So this was a terrible idea, especially since a database can be stolen and its content leaked online. Unfortunately, users tend to use the same password for different services. Consequently, if an adversary discovers Joe Blogg's password from another device, they will try it on Joe's other accounts, such as email, right? That's how hackers operate, right? Because most people actually use the same password for multiple platforms, right? So to protect passwords, even in the case of data breach, companies started to save a hashed version of the password. For that, we need to use a hash function. A hash function takes an input of any size and returns a fixed size value. For example, SHA-256, secure hash algorithm 256, creates a 256-bit hash value. In other words, SHA-256 file name will return a 256-bit hash value regardless of whether the input file is a few bytes or several gigabytes. In the terminal below, we demonstrate this with one file being 2.3 gigabytes and another being 13 bytes. Alright. Yeah, the hash values are like same length, right? Doesn't really care about the size of the particular file that they're, yeah. Therefore, instead of saving the password verbatim, its hash is saved, right? For instance, if MDF message digest 5 is being used, then this hash would be saved. Problem solved? Not really. Firstly, MD5 is now considered insecure. Secondly, in addition to choosing a secure hash function, we should add a salt, a random string of characters, to the password before hashing it. In other words, instead of saving hash or the password in the table, we save hash password plus the salt, right? Along with the salt. Consequently, when the user tries to log in, the authentication system takes their password along with the saved salt, calculates its hash, and compares it with the saved hash value. If identical, they are granted access. This makes the safe password more this makes the safe password more immune to a variety of attacks. Although it is recommended to use a modern secure hashing algorithm to calculate the hash value of the password concatenated with a random salt before saving it, reality is not that shiny. In many cases, there are issues in the implementation, be it due to negligence or ignorance. In a recent story, a social media platform was discovered to have saved 600 million passwords in plain text for 7 years, despite all the security guidelines warning against that. In other words, password cracking is not over yet, right? So password protected files. On day 14, we saw how Mayor Malware intercepted network data to eavesdrop on the village. Technically speaking, he was attacking the confidentiality and integrity of data in transit. Today, we will explore how to view his password protected document. Technically speaking, we will be attacking the confidentiality of the data at rest. One aspect of our security requires us to protect data while it is stored on any storage device. Examples include a flash memory drive, smartphone storage, laptop storage, and external drives. If an adversary gains access to any such device, we don't want them to be able to access our files. Protecting data at rest is usually achieved by encrypting the whole disk or specific files on the disk. On the other hand, encrypted storage and files can pose an obstacle for the good guys who are investigating a criminal case. Digital forensic investigators need to find a way to access the plain text files to prove or disprove any wrongdoing. In this case, for its private investigation to succeed, Glitch must figure out how to access the encrypted PDF file on the disposed of tablet. Glitch needs to play an offensive security role to break the security of the protected document. So, passwords. Opening a password protected document is impossible unless we know or can find the password. Alright, the problem is that many users prefer to pick relatively easy passwords that they can remember easily and then use the same password across multiple places, right? Have you ever wondered which passwords are most commonly used? According to one source, the table below shows the top 15 most commonly used passwords. Interestingly, many users have opted for QWERTY, the first 6 consecutive letters in a QWERTY keyboard. Alright? Alright, back to business. So we were checking the 15 most commonly used passwords, right? Interestingly, many users have opted for QWERTY, the first six consecutive letters on a QWERTY keyboard. Alright, so these are the most common passwords, alright. Of course, users might get a little bit creative and might replace a character with a symbol. They might append a current year, a memorable date, or a few random characters or numbers to the original word. Knowing that Mayor Malware has a cat called Fluffy, some passwords we're expecting to come up with are, yeah, Fluffy Cat, Fluffy 2024, unless he uses his name or title and creates a password such as Mayor 2024. Yeah, sure. So what we're going to be needing today is I need to start no attack box. I'm giving some credentials to connect to this machine. Alright, so let's put that up. You can also access the virtual machine using SSH, the IP. Okay, so demonstration. Demonstration. Enough learning about password storage and password choices. It's time to crack some passwords. We will cover the following: cracking a password found in a breached database, and finding the password of an encrypted PDF. Alright, data breach and hash values. Mayor Malware had an online account in a now defunct forum that was breached. Alright, and all its user data was leaked. After checking online, we were able to retrieve the mayor's password in hashed format. It is listed below. So this is the hashed password. Alright, so crack cache. Was it CyberChef? Oh yeah, it's crackstation.net. I think this is the one. So the username, and this is the crack, and then I would use this tool to actually crack the hash. And maybe I would get not found. Alrighty. Oh, so we want to discover the original password. The first step in our approach is to figure out the type of hash function. Then we will try to hash different passwords from a password list until we find a match. We saved the above hash value in the home user. Alright. Where am I? Alright. Let's go here. Oh. Now let's go. Where did you store it? Here. So cat hash 1. Alright, we got that. For your convenience. Yeah, sure. First, we will go to the AOC 2000 directory and then display the content of hash. Yeah, okay, done. Copy the displayed hash. Selecting the text in the split view will copy it for you. Selecting the text in the split view. Alright. Next we start one tool that helps identify hashes by issuing a command Python. Python, oh, no gaps. Python hash id.py. Paste the copied hash. Alright, so let's start the tool. Paste the copied hash. And then possible hashes, SHA-256, which is the most common one, right? SHA-256. Yeah, but still I wasn't able to find it. Alright, so right click with your mouse will copy the, okay, in split view. Finally, we quit the tool using Ctrl+C. Alright. Yeah, after that, Next, we will try passwords from rockju.txt. Popular password word list from a real data breach. The command is as follows: John dash dash format John format equal raw dash sha256 word list user share word lists rockju.txt hash1.txt because that's the one. Passwords. All right. So John starts John the Ripper, right? This is a tool for hash cracking. The Jumbo edition is installed on the machine, and then minus minus format equal raw specifies the hash format, which we have figured out earlier. That it is most likely a SHA-256, right? With this tool, we figured that out. So word list, you specify the word list, which is rockju, which is a very common word list that you can use to crack passwords, right? Hashes of passwords. And then this is a text file containing the hash value we are trying to crack. So in our first attempt, John calculated. Vamos. Is this the password? All right. In our first attempt, John calculated the SHA hash value for every password in rockju and compared it with the hash value in hash1.t. Unfortunately, no password was found, as shown in the terminal output below. Passwords longer. Yeah, no password looks like it, right? Warning, poor, press Q, rejected. No password was found. There's a high chance that Mayor malware has made some transformation to his password, right? For example, he might have replaced a with 4 or added a couple of digits to his passwords. John can start from a long password list and attempt various common derivations from each of the passwords to increase his chances of success. This behavior can be triggered through the use of rules. Various rules come bundled with John the Ripper's configuration files. One is suited for lengthy word lists. Alright, so adding the option minus minus rules word list to your John command line generates multiple passwords from each one. For instance, it appends and prepends single digits. It does various common substitutions. For example, A can be replaced with at, I can be replaced with this symbol, right? And S can be replaced with dollar. Many more mutations and transformations are part of these rules. You can check all the underlying rules by checking the list rule word list section in John's configuration file, right? Unlike the first attempt, using John with this option should crack the hash for you. All right, let's try that out. John format raw SHA-256, then rules word list, and then word list equal user shared word list rockju.txt and then hash1.txt, right? What? Oh, I see what's wrong. There's a dash here that shouldn't be here. Okay, what now? Enabling duplicate candidate password suppressor. Alright, we should note that John will not spend computing resources to crack an already cracked password hash. Consequently, if you repeat a command that has successfully found a password earlier, you will get a message like no password hashes left to crack. Let's say that you executed the command listed above and you recover the password. Then, the next time you want to see the password, you would use John with the show option. For example, John minus minus format raw show. Alright, so there's no need to crack it again. I understand that. So, yeah, the password was fluffycat12. Okay, I guess this is part of a question. What was the password? The password was fluffycat12. What is the flag at the top? Yeah, okay. Next. Yeah, we got that. Will not spend computing resources to crack an already. Yeah, okay, we got that. So data breach and hash values. Glitch has discovered Mayor malware's password used on the breached online forum. Although there is a high chance that this password will be used to access other online accounts created by the Mayor, Glitch does not want to go that route. as it would violate the local laws and regulations. Instead of attempting anything illegal, he focused on the data he discovered in the mayor's trash. There's one interesting looking PDF file that happens to be password protected. You can help glitch break it. So the first thing you need to do is convert the password protected file, yeah, into a format that John can attack. Luckily, John the Ripper Jumbo Edition comes with the necessary tools. The different tools follow the naming style format to John. The terminal below shows a few examples, alright? To John, yeah. So you're interested in a password protected PDF, right? Therefore, PDF to John PL should do the job perfectly for you. In the terminal below, you can see how to create a hash challenge from a PDF file. This hash value can later be fed to John to crack it. Alright, PDF to John.pl, then private PDF, and then PDF.hash, right? So let's see what we have in the PDF.hash. Okay, you should do, yeah. This hash value can later be fed to John to crack it. Yeah, sure. We got that. So the first step to consider would be trying a long word list such as struct.txt. Moreover, you may even use a rule such as rules word list to test derived passwords. In this case, neither approach works. Mayor malware has picked a password that does not exist in these public word lists and is not derived from any word found there. Knowing Mayor malware, we see that he holds dear what he holds dear, which can hint at what he would consider for his password. Therefore, you need to create your own word list with the following words. Alright. Save it as wordlist.txt. Alright. Vim wordlist.txt. Then, oh, okay, it's done. Alright, we got that. I'm saving. We have saved the above words in this particular word list for my convenience. Okay, thank you very much. Consequently, our command should be, or would be, let's check it out. John minus rules single word list txt PDF hash, right? Yeah, Mayor malware private. That's the password for the PDF file. Now you have gained all the necessary knowledge, right, to tackle the questions below and uncover what Mayor malware has been hiding in its password protected document. So what is the flag at the top of that private PDF file? All right. So where's the private PDF file and how do I go about finding the flag? What is the flag at the top? How do I open? What private.pdf permission denied? Let's check the hint. After you discover the password of the PDF file, which we have found, use the following command to convert it to a text file so you can read it on the console. PDF to text private PDF minus UPW and then the password afterwards. You can use the following command to explain the top of the file. Head. I see. So PDF of text. And then UPW and then the password. PDF to text. Yeah, PDF to text. And then what? The name of the file and then UPW, right? Which stands for UPW user password. Yeah. So let's specify the private PDF and then UPW and then specify the password that we got, which was okay, got that. Yeah. All right. So now private dot no head, right? Just the at the top of the file, head of private dot text, I guess. Yeah. And then we get THM, do not get caught. All right. Do not get caught. And that's it for this exercise, guys. To learn more about cryptography, we recommend the cryptography module. If you want to practice more hash cracking, please consider the John the Ripper Basics room. All right, the cryptography module has been already tackled. Also, the John the Ripper the Basics. So it was a few months ago, and it was a good reminder of how to use that tool in this particular day of the Advent of Cyber, right? So that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, that should be all as far as all the days in this Advent of Cyber, right? The next one is day 24. All right. So thanks for sticking up with me, guys. Let's all keep learning, keep pursuing those goals, and yeah, let's get better every day, right? All right. Peace, guys.